Welcome into another video, and today I'm super excited as Treyarch has dropped our blog post dealing just about everything that comes with Season 2 for Black Ops 6. So if you're new to the channel and you like everything Call of Duty Zombies, make sure you are subscribed with those bell notifications turned on, as you're not going to want to miss out any future uploads from myself on Black Ops 6 Zombies. As well, down below in the description, you can find the link for my streams. I stream Monday to Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I stream Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. I stream everything from Black Ops 6 all the way through to Delta Force and custom zombie maps. Hopefully, you all come join me on my journey to Twitch partner this year. Alright, so we have the roadmap for Season 2, which launches January 28th. And so we've got 3 maps coming on launch to multiplayer, 2 ones coming in season. We've got new modes for multiplayer. We've got, looks like perks coming to multiplayer, which is absolutely cool. I'm really excited for that as I've been diving in and working towards getting the Dark Matter camo done in multiplayer. So I'm pretty excited to see that we've got some new maps coming, new modes. I think that's all really exciting. And then of course there's gameplay updates, new perks and new ranked rewards for Warzone, which is a mode I don't play. So that's exciting. Let me know if you guys are excited about that, you Warzone players down below. We've got some new operators. It looks like a Terminator event, which sounds really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. And so let's go through in today's video and go through everything covered in the blog post so that we are all ready for Season 2 launch for zombies mostly, but also let's dive into a little bit of multiplayer this time. So without further ado, let's dive into the Season 2 blog post from Treyarch today. Alright, so let's get started diving straight into the multiplayer content summary. We've got 5 new maps coming to Season 2 launch with Bounty, Dealership, Lifeline Strike, later in the season, Bullet Strike, and Black Ops 2 Grind, which is pretty exciting. I'm really looking forward to try out Grind and see how that plays. New modes and a Valentine's Day limited time events, which is pretty cool. Buff your operators up by landing eliminations in Overdrive and test your skills across randomized loadouts in Gun Game. That's pretty cool. So that's really exciting. And then we've got Third Wheel Gunfight and Couples Dance-Off coming, which is pretty cool. Additional equipment coming, Tactical Horizons with Slipstream perk and War Machine score streak, which is pretty exciting. And then Season 2 ranked play announcements coming later in the season. I don't play a lot of ranked, so I'm just going to kind of leave that there. But now let's take a look at the 5 maps coming for Season 2. So this is Bounty, a 6v6 map, and I gotta say the visuals on this definitely look really cool. It definitely looks like we've gone back to close to the 3-lane multiplayer map structure. Let me know if I'm off on that. Like I said, I'm fairly new going into multiplayer stuff, but this map definitely visually looks cool. Let's move on to the next one. All right, now as someone who used to sell cars as a living, this map, Dealership, is definitely one I am intrigued to dive in and check out and see what it looks like. I do believe that the vehicles on the display stands are rotating, so that's going to make for some interesting cover scenarios. Definitely a cool looking map. Let's move on to the next one. Now, if you know Hijacked, you're definitely going to be intrigued to dive in and check out this map, as I feel like it's slightly a bit of a remake of Hijacked, as it's a 2v2 and 6v6 map, so I feel like this is going to be a lot smaller than Hijacked, but very intrigued to dive in and check out this map for sure. Now, Bullet definitely looks very intriguing. It's a 2v2, 6v6 map, and I feel like this is going to be a very tight corridors, a very chaotic map. I feel like I might have a ton of fun grinding out some camos on here. Let me know your thoughts on the maps so far in the comments section down below. And last but not least, the return of Grind. Now, this is one of my favorite maps. Visually, I love the look of this map. I think it is tons of fun, and I just overall really enjoyed playing this map. Let me know what your thoughts are about the multiplayer maps coming for Season 2 of Black Ops 6 down below. Now, some quality of life improvements coming. Yes, add to Tracked, a camo tracker, and other quality of life improvements are coming to the game for Season 2 for Black Ops 6. Let's have a look at them now. So we've got challenge tracker and near completion for multiplayer and zombies, which is awesome. You can now manually track up to 10 calling card challenges or camo challenges, which is amazing. And if you don't select 10, it's going to kind of auto select ones that you're close to completing. So if you didn't know, you'll be able to see them, and that's going to really help. I'm excited for that. As well, one that I've been waiting for a long time, which is separate HUD presets for multiplayer and zombies. Definitely awesome quality of life improvements coming for Season 2. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of my channel and why I'm super excited to dive into the blog post today, which is the coverage of the new map we have, The Tomb, and everything it entails inside of Black Ops Season 2. Let's go ahead and dive into that now. So the Tomb is going to be launching, and we're going to continue our journey on to try and find the Sentinel artifact, which is going to be pretty exciting, and I can't be more excited to dive into this map. Also, we've got a new perk coming, Death Perception, with new augments to research, you know, to add extra perks to it as well. And 3 new Gobblegums are coming for Season 2, as well as the War Machine score streak, which is pretty exciting. Now, it says new enemy type, but the Mimic with its electrifying shock, to me, is not a new enemy type. The electrifying shock we saw, I believe, in MWZ on the Season 2 Dark Aether could be one of the enemy types you get in there. We do have the Ice Staff, which is super awesome. I'm excited about that. And player-controlled etheric lanterns, which I'm intrigued by. And then, of course, a brand new arrow trap, which is really, really awesome. Co-op, pause, challenge tracking, and separate HUDs for zombies and multiplayer. Definitely awesome changes. Let's dive in and find out everything that they have told us about The Tomb. All right, so let's dive into The Tomb. And after Citadelle, Weaver, Meyer, Carva, and Gray are continued to pursue their quest to find the Sentinel artifact, with now new additional information given to us from Professor Kraft. So now we've gone to a dig site with like paranormal activity dating back centuries, but there's definitely a chance that they could secure the Sentinel artifact here and might give us a chance to bring Samantha Maxis back from the Dark Aether. Now, this map and its main quest will drop January 28th, Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific. All right, so let's meet the crew that's going to be taking us through The Tomb. Aiding in our adventure, we're going to have Sam, Ravenov, Peck, as well as Raptor 1, and according to their blog post, Strauss is getting a little bit more erratic. That sounds hilarious. As well, there is a former British explorer, Sir Archibald Forthington. I believe I've said that probably wrong, but a shiny happy old penny to the lucky blighter who finds that door first. Very, very interesting. I'm excited to see this crew and hear quotes from Sir Archibald. That's going to be really cool to check out inside of this map. All right, so let's check out the spawn area inside of the new map, The Tomb. It looks like there's glowing runes around certain areas. Maybe that's how we're going to be entering into the bottom portion of the map. I also see an arsenal accelerator station. I think it's tier 2 armor as well. A stone face covered in the middle of the pit that they've mentioned as well. Going up to the top, it says, don't linger too long lest you end up like the headless statue on the upper tiers of this archaeological area. Is there some sort of trap if you climb too high in spawn? Sounds super interesting. So the next area is going to be the Neolithic Catacombs and Osiri. I probably said that wrong, but it definitely looks really, really creepy. Apparently the catacombs are going to be surprising to us how far back they go, as far as like just the size of the area, how far back it is, and the cave paintings in there, pretty cool. And the Ossuary, hope I said that right, is going to be stacked with skulls. It definitely looks like a pretty creepy area overall. I'm excited. Like, this looks really good. I'm really excited for this. Now, the Tombs definitely has the creepy factor up there. I definitely like the look of this room with that light shining through that just looks so creepy. The vault has long crumbled into disarray, as we can see, but remnants of pristine architecture is still there. Like, it looks really cool. I'm excited to see what's in here, and I feel like we're going to be discovering something in this area. Now this area, the shrine, I'm definitely feel like there is part of our Easter egg step is going to be taking place inside of this room. It's got ancient priests here. It's got, you know, important statues and figurines. There's also the arrow trap installations that line the stairway down to the shrine. So we're going to want to be careful of those and, of course, take advantage of them when the zombies are coming down there, as you can slide underneath the arrow traps. So that's really cool, but man, does this room look absolutely amazing. Now, temple and deep excavation. This, to me, is screaming Origins. Descend into the catacombs to reveal a huge cavernous subterranean temple where there is a place of worship. So I definitely feel like this is going to be intricate to our Easter egg in here. I feel like there's definitely steps we're going to be needing to do inside of this room. It definitely looks absolutely amazing and starting to give me those Origin-esque type of vibes. Like, I really think this looks awesome. Now, for the final image we've been shown of this map, this has got to be the chef's kiss. Holy smokes, this looks absolutely mind-blowing good. I can't wait to get to this area. All that we've been told is take your expedition deeper still, seek out the doorway to nowhere, and the rest of it is redacted. This looks super, super cool, and visually, I'm astounded and can't wait to dive in and see what this area looks like. So new enemy types, well, sort of, but not really. Our old friend, the Mimic, is back, except this time they are calling it the Shock Mimic. Often disguise themselves as useful items. These shocking creatures break out and grab you with razor-sharp claws, pulling them in for an electrifying bite. This hits harder than expected, and the distortion camouflage the shock mimic emits disrupts your radar as well as your eyesights. Other inhabitants of the tomb are swath of laborers, worshippers, and armored guards from eons past. Heavily rotted, some mummified, and many with more skeletal appearance than previously encountered undead. Sounds really cool, and I love the fact that we're getting a bunch of different looking zombies in this map. Really, really cool. Happy to see that. Alright, so let's check out the wonder weapon, which is going to be the Staff of Ice. This masterpiece of ancient technology fires a withering blast of frost and can generate healing energies to resuscitate allies from a distance. The origins is unknown. Alright, so the Ice Staff are a magical staff. It's known for its exceptional blast that can slow and freeze enemies in place, as well as its more devastating area of effect attack. This wonder weapon also has the power to revive teammates with a precision shot restorative blast, which is really cool. And we're getting a Ice Staff variant blueprint, I guess you would call it, as a reward for completing the main quest of the tomb, which is super cool, and I can't wait to get my hands on this green Ice Staff. That looks so cool. Alright, so additional information, your main quest and quest rewards. So the main quest goes live, like I said, on January 28th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Complete the main quest to earn the Ice Staff Pike Wonder Weapon skin, as well as 5,000 XP and a unique calling card who complete the main quest before directed mode is released for the tomb. Alright, so one of the new traps is going to be the arrow trap. And if you need to backtrack after activating this, you can slide to avoid getting shot by your own trap, which is nice. Alright, so this brings us to our next trap, I guess. And etheric lanterns. Dark ether chandeliers and light sources give off a pale glow over their surroundings. With the correct projectile and aiming confidence, you can use these dynamic hazards to rain down etheric fire, damaging anything that shambles through the flames. That sounds absolutely crazier. And of course, there's the regular intel, documents, artifacts, and audio logs for all of you to discover that tells us more about the storyline and the map. Very cool. Now, we were all wondering what was going to be our next perk that we were going to be seeing inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. And in this blog post, they have revealed that our next perk we're getting is going to be Depth Perception. So what does Depth Perception do? Depth Perception gives the players the ability to detect enemies through obstacles and walls via outlines of their bodies, plus new abilities for its Black Ops 6 debut. So while you're in the tight confines of the new map, the Tomb, sounds like Depth Perception is going to be one that's very handy for us. As well, this map is going to be available in Wonder Fizz on Citadelle, the Morts, Liberty Falls, and Terminus. All right, so with a new perk, of course, we have all new augments. So the major augments, Treasure Hunter, you can spot items others can miss from loot containers, as well as special and elite kills. That sounds really good. Death Stare, your elemental weakness damage has a chance to kill an enemy that is low on health. Sounds pretty good. Critical Eye, small chance that a body shot becomes a critical shot. This one is where I feel like I'm going to be using. And then the minor augments for Death Perception are Bird's Eye View, the mini-map's scan rate is increased. Extra Change, find extra essence under more locations, and Further Insight, increase perception radius. I feel like Extra Change, finding extra essence under more locations, is definitely going to be one that I'm going to be pushing for. I'm excited for this perk and what they brought for it. Sounds like they're combating a little bit of issues we have in the game with their perks and the augments, and I'm excited to see what they can bring to the game further. Also, we have brand new Gobblegums coming for Season 2 inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. And the 3 of those Gobblegums, I believe, are going to be pretty helpful. I mean, obviously we got Quagnarok, and who doesn't like Quagnarok? But Dead Drop is an epic Gobblegum, and its drop rates of salvage and equipment are greatly increased, and it lasts 5 minutes. This is going to be a big one. Modified Chaos is a legendary Gobblegum and greatly reduce all ammo mod cooldown, and that one lasts 2 minutes. And then, of course, Quagnarok, which is a whimsical. Zombies move around in rubber ducky inner tubes. It lasts 3 minutes. All right, now you also get a brand new score streak to be using inside of Season 2, which is going to be the War Machine. Pretty excited to have that back. It's going to cost you 2,500 salvage to craft at the craftable station. So let me know, out of all the stuff that is coming for Season 2 of Black Ops 6, what you're probably most excited about. If it is the map, is it the multiplayer maps? Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that down below. All right, let's get into the brand new weapons coming. We have the PPSH-41 coming. It is an SMG. It's going to be on the Battle Pass page 6. And it's an HVT tier reward, page 14 Battle Pass blueprint for it. There you go. It's got 4 mags. The mag size is going to be 32. All right, so the next weapon we're looking at is going to be the Cypher 091. It's an assault rifle. It's in the Battle Pass on page 8, HVT tier reward, and page 11 of the Battle Pass has the blueprint. It's got 42 levels, 3 magazines. The mag size is 30. It's a full auto assault rifle, slower rate of fire, balanced by great handling and excellent mobility. All right, so the next weapon we're going to be looking at is going to be the Fang 82. And this is an LMG, Battle Pass page 3, HVT tier reward, page 10 Battle Pass blueprint. It's got 48 levels, oh boy, 5 mags, and the mag size is 30. It's a full auto light machine gun, very slow rate of fire with great damage and handling. So the next weapon we're looking at is going to be the TR2. It is a marksman rifle, and it is an event reward. It's got 39 levels, 3 magazine, your mag size is 20. It is a semi-auto marksman rifle, great rate of fire, and respectable handling. And this caught me off guard. I was not expecting new special weapon attachments to be coming. So what are we looking at? We got a crossbow attachment. Add some fire to your primary weapon with a crossbow underbarrel attachment. 3 explosive tip bolts detonate shortly after impact for an explosive finish. That's pretty interesting. Full auto mod for the AEK 973 marksman rifle. Fire mod attachment is an event reward. Convert the AEK 973 into a fully automatic weapon chambered in 5.45 ammunition. This change gives the marksman rifle a steady upward kick. Press down nicely. That's pretty cool. Binary trigger for the Tanto 22 SMG fire mod attachment. After the weapon's typical full auto firing mode, the weapon's typical full auto firing mode to a specialized semi-auto function that fires a bullet when the trigger is pulled and a bullet when it is released. Interesting. Blocks barrel and underbarrel attachments. That's pretty interesting. And then belt-fed attachment is coming mid-season. Add an extreme amount of ammo that's continuously fed to the weapon through sustained fire. The weapon may overheat, so allow it to cool off now and then before resuming your barrage of damage. That sounds absolutely crazy, and I'm just super excited to dive into Season 2 for Black Ops 6. Let me know your thoughts and what was the most exciting thing you're looking forward to down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for tuning in today. I genuinely do appreciate that, and we'll catch you all in the next one.